And now, stay tuned for the best of Carson. From Hollywood, The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon, along with Tommy Newsom and the NBC Orchestra, inviting you to join Johnny and his guests, Charles Grodin, Ronnie Shakes, and Leon Redbone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Thank you, that's very nice. I know, you're just glad America is finally over. Phew. Look at this. Yeah, come here, Tom. We don't see each other before the show. Now you know why. We look like Patty Laverne and Maxine standing here. What is this? Thank you for that applause. That's very nice. Applause is the kind of love I like. You can't catch anything. Well, you sound good. We got a good show tonight. You want to have some fun after the show? It's kind of a dreary night, right? Let's go tell the man on the moon in the McDonald's commercial to go moon himself. Do me a favor. Just lightly, just all stamp your feet. Thank you. Maybe they'll send up some heat. It's cold in here. Yeah, I'm freezing. I don't. Is it cold out there?
It's cold.
I'm standing here in the lights. I'm freezing my. I mean, it's. I would bring the brass monkey in if I were you. It is unusual weather out here. Cold and rain. We can use the rain. You see, the smog was killing the plastic plants. I don't believe this. Doc, of course, is at the Grammys, right?
Yes, he is.
Well, I might as well tell you right now. I was going to save this. Doc called me about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and the winner of the Grammy for the best jazz instrumental recording by a big band is the Tonight Show Orchestra.
Hey.
You guys didn't know that? Sure, you didn't know? That's true. He called about an hour ago, and I said, now, the competition was heavy. You had Benny Goodman in there. You had Woody Herman, I think Lionel Hampton, and Mel Lewis in his orchestra. Yeah. And you guys came out on top. That's nice. That's like... Great. Yeah. Did you know, Tom, that the band had won?
I didn't even know we made the record.
Well, I know how those sessions are. They go late. Sometimes you forget. Anyway. Anyway, that's why Tommy is here tonight. Doc is over picking up the Grammy. He's going to bring it tonight. Tomorrow night, he's going to set it right on the piano there. And we'll get them made up for all you guys. You should all have an individual one. Does Doc just get one, or do you each get one? Tom?
I think one, but he lets us look at it.
Okay, I had another bad day.
Oh.
Yeah, my new... Oh, I'll tell you how bad it was. My brokerage firm, I talked about him last week. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Made another brilliant investment for me last week. Yeah. They put all my money in a chain of Ronald Reagan memory schools. The poor president. What's going on back in Washington? The Tower Commission report is coming out on the whole Iran deal, and more things are happening, but I don't know if you read this or saw it on television. According to the New York Times, the president said the other day he's not certain if he approved the first arms shipment to Iran on August the 8th, 1985. He said, you just Didn't remember. Now, to prove a point, this morning at a press conference, he asked the audience. He said, how many of you remember what happened August 8th, 1985? And when no one answered, the president says, well, I think it's possible to forget. Now, not only that, there's a feud going on. If you read this, between the White House Chief of Staff, Don Regan, and Nancy Reagan. Yeah, apparently he hung up twice on Nancy Reagan. Not a smart move. Last guy to do that to Nancy was Ferdinand Marcos. So the president has to make a tough decision. So he said that Nancy's going to depart at the end of this week and be replaced by Yvonne DiCarlo. But I understand Don Regan may leave at the end of the week. He's going to take a brief sabbatical at the Spiro Agnew home for screwing up an office, which is located in, I think, Nolo Contendere, Maryland. He'll be staying in the Earl Butt suite. It's getting so bad in Washington, they just opened a new thing back there called Shred-O-Matic. It's a new business where you can say some exciting political news. The Democrats got their first official candidate yesterday. Do you know who it is? Congressman Richard Gephardt.
Yay.
Hey! Said in St. Louis he was running for president. And Gephardt said he was also endorsed by Reagan on August 8th, 1985. Anyway. Now, there's more to this whole thing. According to USA Today, Oliver North, Colonel Oliver North's secretary, you know what her name is? Great name, Fawn Hall. Nice-looking lady. Apparently has had a 15-month romance with the son of the Contra's leader. Right? This is getting harder to follow than Days of Our Lives. She's been dating, Oliver North's secretary has been dating the Contra leader's son. You know what bugs me? The Contras are doing better than I am with my tax money. And apparently Oliver North fixed up his secretary with the Contra leader's son. Not only that, he fixed up the Ayatollah with Vanna White, I hear. I understand that Poindexter and North and his secretary are now in Washington are known as Kuka, Fawn, and Ollie. Who knows? Also on the political scene, New York Governor Mario Cuomo dropped out of the presidential race. Yeah. He dropped out after a recent poll showing that the voters had him confused with Danny DeVito. Anyway, tonight we have a very good actor, a very funny man. Charles Grodin is here tonight. Funny guy. Ronnie Shakes is here, and one of the most original singers, Leon Redbone, is here tonight. So stay where you are. We'll be right here. Thank you. You guys didn't know, huh?
What am I really in the mood for? Nope. No.
Chocolate. I'm in the mood for something chocolatey, but crispy.
Kit Kat, that's what you want.
Yeah, Kit Kat, that's what I want. Now, what do I want to drink?
You know, this is Walt Disney World. But so is this. And this. Walt Disney World. A vacation within a vacation. It's the world's greatest resort.
This is the year to see the world, Walt Disney World.
Okay, good buddy. What's that bear in the woods?
Oh, that's looking good. That's a big tin for. Hell now, I wonder what her handle is.
Excuse me.
Incline 2.
Why buy a new Toyota now? Lots of reasons.
Value.
Peace of mind. Reputation.
All going on right now at your Toyota dealer.
Great price.
Hot.
Immediate delivery.
But these money-saving deals are going to end soon.
Special savings.
Free options. Dependable.
Toyota value.
Now's the best time, so you gotta go see them. Want to ride with the best? Head to your Toyota dealer right now.
Okay, we are back. Isn't that nice about the band?
That's terrific.
Good news about the band.
Yeah,
I was really going to announce it here, but the guys were taken back. But,
Yeah.
You know, a Grammy is I guess, is like an Emmy or a Tony or an Oscar for the music world, right? Okay. Good work, guys. Were any of you guys on that session?
All of us.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, maybe it was a pickup local band. Somebody brought another one of these things in today.
Yes.
You know that you
American Family Publishers.
American Family Publishers that a fellow by the name of Donald Gold received. You know, with your picture on it. You know, says, Mr. Gold, would you accept the first $10 million prize?
Yeah.
Then you turn it over, and it has his city where he lives. He lives in Studio City, California.
Right.
But apparently the computer didn't pick up the spelling.
What did he say?
Here's Mr. Donald Gold, and here's where he lives. Stupid City, California.
Computer made a mistake.
Computers. Somebody probably scanned it and they didn't get the letters right. Mr. Donald Gold of Stupid City, California. You may be on this show.
We are going to announce the winner right here on Friday night.
This coming
$10 million.
Friday?
Yes.
$10 million bucks?
Yep.
Do you know who it is?
I'd rather take the fifth on that one, please.
In other words, the person who's won the $10 million is going to be on the show Friday and you're going to announce it?
Yes.
Just tell me that it's nobody that is related to you.
McMahon, you wouldn't buy.
No. Okay, I look forward to that.
No, it's going to be nice.
Who is it? Are you sworn to absolute secrecy
Yes, I
until
am.
they're actually
Yes,
here?
I am.
But the person knows, right?
Yes.
Well, wouldn't they tell somebody?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, let's see. We're talking about the Iran arms deal. It's getting very murky. Have you followed any of this at all?
Oh, sure.
Okay. The Fawn Hall. Have you seen her picture?
Pretty girl.
About 28, 27 years old. Very pretty. And apparently, Oliver North's secretary, her mother, strangely enough, worked for Robert McFarlane, who was the head of the National Security Agency, National Security Council. And she dated Arturo Cruz, the son of the Contra leader, for 15 months. Following? It's like the Colbys in Washington. Now, she admitted the other day that she shredded documents for Colonel North on a regular basis, right? Well, the Tonight Show has a spy of our own in Washington, and we didn't want to release this information, but since we have some new... What, it had to come out sooner or later. He's actually is a hat maker, but he's gone undercover. And he's known as Agent, yes, a hat maker. And we call him Agent 007 and 5/8. Or by his code name, Deep Fedora. 7 5/8 Federal Express us some shredded documents he found in a dumpster in Washington this week. Right. Would you like to see some of them?
I'd love to see them.
All right.
I've never seen shredded material.
Well, listen. This is Colonel North, we found out, shredded his Fifth Amendment cue cards. Okay. I guess this is in no particular order.
They look pretty much alike.
Well, I have to read these now because they're shredded. This is the North shredded his contract. He signed to do commercials for the station wagon he's always interviewed in. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Every time they talk to North, he's driving away in a
Station
station wagon. Only time I've ever seen the man. Okay. More here. Seem like out of the same bunch, but they're all mixed up.
How could you keep
I thought
track
we were
of
going to
them?
have individual little packages. It makes no difference. The bid will either work or it won't. Props are not going to help this. These are... No, here, these are here.
Oh, here, right here.
Here it is, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this makes more sense because these look like carbons, and it says carbons here. Now, Colonel North shredded these carbons of 4,600 threatening letters he had written to Poppin' Fresh, the Pillsbury doughboy. Okay. Now, Colonel North was not the only person. There's always other people who are shredding documents. We got some of those here. All right. Let's see. Which bag will we take these out of? Oh, it doesn't make any difference. We'll just take them out of that one. Oliver North's secretary. You remember her name?
Dawn?
No, Fawn.
Fawn.
Fawn Hall shredded this secret memo she received from Vanna White advising her on how she can parlay the moving of letters into a career. Let's see. Maybe a different color.
Yeah, that would work, yeah.
You see. Raymond Burr shredded his signed confession admitting that in 1979, in a Las Vegas hotel, he accidentally ate Howard Hughes.
Signed confession.
Signed confession. Let's try this bag. You like this, huh? Bette Midler shredded her will in which she left one breast each to Thomas Jefferson and Teddy Roosevelt on Mount Rushmore. Try this. Is it necessary I keep picking this stuff up?
Yes. Oh, yeah. It adds a lot.
What?
No, it adds a lot to the
see.
bid.
Mother Teresa shredded this note to her bookie asking what's the point spread on Oral Roberts croaking in March.
All right.
You see? Hey, more of this color. Okay.
White seems to be the right color.
Lee Iacocca shredded these plans for fitting the 1988 Chryslers with large replicas of his own eyeglasses. Okay. Here's one you'll like.
Oh, that's nice.
Different color, different joke. This is a document from 2,000 years ago to Roman Emperor Caesar from Shirley MacLaine, a Dear Julius letter. Let me go to the real amusing ones here. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the one for the last one.
Oh, okay.
Well, I gotta take that back.
Take that back.
Pretend you haven't seen this.
Yeah. It fell off the desk
That made
anyway.
no sense for this joke at all. What joke did I just do?
Dear Julius.
You see, that wasn't supposed to be that color. It was supposed to be this color. Did I show this yet?
Yes.
I shouldn't have. I gotta look at this stuff before we do it. Phil Donahue tried desperately to shred this little pink cocktail apron, you see, that Marlo Thomas makes him wear to Mary Kay cosmetic parties. You see? That's it.
What do you,
Got plenty more where that came from.
Let's have a party. What do you plan to do with this
Congratulations,
bid?
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I should have looked at the pink one first. You see, I knew that was coming, and I picked up the pink one. It didn't make any difference anyway, did it?
Any of you left out?
Yes.
Reconsidering?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What color do you
I'm going to
mean?
give you one more shot at this. We don't want to leave with a bad one.
Yeah.
This is a note shredded from the branch manager of Los Angeles Bank of America to his secretary, inviting her after work for some safe sex in the safe. Some things you just got to rehearse, especially when you have confetti. Never do a bit with shredded paper. Charles Grodin is here tonight, Ronnie Shakes, and Leon Redbone, and we'll be right back after this.
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. And this week's People tells how the mighty Jimmy Swaggart has fallen, how he was caught doing what he hypocritically accused others of. This week, Swaggart's Fall. People, that's what we're all about.
Metropolitan has whole life insurance, term life, universal life. Which is best for my sweet Babu?
Call MetLife, and I'm not your sweet Babu.
Isn't he clever?
Get Met, it pays.
Sky of crystals, ribbon of moonlight. Out of the blue, a man with a horn appears. Make way for the shock of a new aesthetic vision based on aerodynamic truth. Make way for new Cutlass Supreme from Oldsmobile. A new aesthetic vision based on aerodynamic truth.
Gentlemen!
I think my ex-wife is cracking up.
It's a working relationship that's just not working.
How could you send the man I love up in a glass elevator when you know he's afraid of heights?
How can I know he's afraid of heights? He's so tall.
You!
A romance that just won't quit.
Hey, do you know what she did the third time we went out?
Do we ever?
Kathleen Turner, Burt Reynolds, Christopher Reeve, switching channels. Rated PG.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
All right, we are back. Okay. My first guest tonight. My first guest has been with us any number, well, not any number of times. How many times would you say?
About 18.
Okay, 18 times. And he got off earlier tonight, is what it says here, from filming the movie The Couch Story. C-O-U-C-H. C-O-U. It'll be released, no. Before that's released, there's a period there. Got off earlier today from filming the movie The Couch Story, period. Before that's released, you see, I said before The Couch Story, before that's released. Before that's released, he'll be seen in Ishtar, I-S-H-T-A-R, LPQND-FCZ9. Why don't I just put the glasses on and quit trying to fake it? With Warren Beatty, Warren Beatty. Beatty, I know that. Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman, will be released this summer. You want any part? Look, I'll leave this card. As you leave tonight, pick up this card. You'll have the whole introduction. You can do better with it than I. Anyway, he's here, or if he's departed. Charles Grodin is here. See, the trick is to get into the chair before the applause dies completely. You paused too long out there, and it dropped off
You
rapidly.
don't rehearse anything, do you?
It's very obvious tonight, no.
You don't rehearse with your confetti? You don't know how to pronounce Beatty?
I know, well, I should know better than that.
The name of the movie is The Couch Trip, not The Couch Story.
Well, what does that say now? Read that.
It says The Couch Story.
What's the name of the picture?
Ishtar.
Oh, I mentioned that, didn't I?
You did, but you had to spell it, and then you did an eye chart joke, and by the time I got out,
So it's The Couch Trip.
But to get to more important
we'll
things,
have this employee flogged immediately after the show. It's The Couch Trip.
I saw you 5 minutes before you came out here, and you had a different pair of pants on. Right? Isn't that what we talked about? I saw you backstage, and you said you had a pair of black corduroy pants on like these, right? You said that your mother used to dye pants with Rit.
That Rit, boxer Rit, dye, yeah.
Is Rit a dye?
Yeah. Sure. Have you ever heard of Rit? It's a dye.
No, but why did you change your pants?
Why didn't you change yours? I changed mine because they look seedy like those, and I've got to come out here in front of an audience and stand out here.
This is the first time I've ever worn these pants. My mother picked them out for me. She's watching tonight.
They're lovely.
Thank you.
I know how sent you.
No, seriously, now I know you have a line of men's clothes, right?
Yeah.
When you drive to work to come here for 25 years, 24 years?
Well, it'll be, yes, it's 24 now. We're in our 25th year.
How do you spell
No, we're
that?
in our 24th.
25th year.
Yeah, we're in our 25th year.
You don't drive to work with your clothes that you're going to wear on the show?
What do you mean? Do I bring clothes in from?
Well,
no,
why don't you just drive in with your clothes that you're going to wear out here?
Because by the time I come out on the show, they'll look like that. I go up and I get in a pair of slacks. Once I put my pants on, I never sit down. Well, I mean, I sit down eventually, but I mean, once I put them on upstairs, I never sit till I come out here.
And that's important in show business?
You said it, 25 years. And my key to it is...
Your pants.
My pants. Nothing to do with the material. I have nice pants, and they have a nice crease.
A lot of people say that.
You can get your own show, too.
Not with these pants.
Oh, okay. No, you forget it. Okay, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and talk about the couch store. Or the couch store, whichever name you prefer.
Ford profiles in quality. Dealer service.
At Ford, we're committed to building the highest quality American cars and trucks.
As a Ford dealer, we want to back that up with the highest quality service in America.
That's why we can offer 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranties.
And we can back it up with lifetime service guarantees.
We're as determined to provide quality care
as we are to building quality cars and trucks.
At Ford and at our dealerships, quality is job one.
If you're looking for a little excitement, Diet Coke has a chance you'll jump at. It's the Diet Coke Sony Adventure of a Lifetime sweepstakes. Winners win a trip across Europe on the world's finest luxury train, or the remarkable new Sony Watchman TV. For details, look for store displays of Diet Coke with 100% NutraSweet. But hurry, enter before it's too late.
You may just win the adventure of a lifetime.
I have sinned against you.
I love him, I forgive him, and I know that millions of others will forgive him too.
I take the blame, I take the fall.
The Bible says never pay back evil for evil.
I do not plan in any way to whitewash my sin.
I think he's kind of perverted. I wouldn't want him around my children.
And I beg your forgiveness.
Don't let anyone tell you what they said. Hear them say it. News 88, WCBS Radio, News 88.
Atlantic means bedrooms, contemporary Formica bedrooms for today's adults and teens. Thanks to Atlantic's modular styling and complimentary in-store design service, you can create a dream room that fits your lifestyle and room dimensions perfectly. Choose from high gloss or matte finish and dozens of styles and color combinations. Best of all, Atlantic bedrooms are more affordable because you buy direct from our own factory. So come to Atlantic for a bedroom you and your family will love.
Atlantic makes it better.
Thursday, Anne faces a choice of life and death.
If we don't get that baby out fast, it will die.
At the cost of the mother's life.
A powerful LA law. Thursday.
Not a speck of cereal, never had it, never will.
No nutritional content and not much vitamin C either. You will get the minimum daily requirement of Carol.
Halston Couture, the new fragrance designed for the senses, exclusively at Bloomingdale's.
You've got to make your life work. Keep up the fight. Treat your high blood pressure. Treat yourself right.
Take your pills, watch your weight, cut down on salt. Be in control of your life by controlling your high blood pressure.
Treat your high blood pressure. Treat yourself right.
At Volvo, we've been building cars for 60 years. And we've been safety testing them almost as long. Some car makers might say we've been obsessed with safety. Well, they'd be right. You see, we want to make sure our customers keep coming back.
Test drive a Volvo at your nearby New York, New Jersey Volvo dealer.
It's week 8 of the New York Daily News Rich and Famous Sweepstakes. We're giving away big cash prizes daily and a dozen brand new Corvettes. Last week's winner of the 1988 Corvette was Tina Velez.
Congratulations. I just won this beautiful new Corvette. I still can't believe it.
To play every day, you need a TV Week magazine you'll find every Sunday in the Daily News. We're going to make someone rich and famous with $1 million. It could be you.
Elderly ripoffs, losing your money or your mind, tomorrow on Geraldo.
We're back, and we're talking, as we have before, with Mr. Charles Grodin, who is out here filming a movie called The Couch Trip with Dan Aykroyd.
And Walter Matthau.
And Walter Matthau. That's fast company.
You think?
Sure. They're very talented.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a comedy.
It is, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the first picture I've done. I had some mixed feelings about doing it because it's really a satire on therapy. And I'm really kind of pro-therapy. I'm pro anything that helps people know who they are.
Yeah.
And to do a movie that kind of makes... This is a radio talk show therapist that I play who has a nervous breakdown, and Dan Aykroyd comes and takes over, but he's a mental patient, so...
I see.
But I felt a little badly about it because I don't want to knock a profession that I think is so helpful in helping people know who you are. Do you know who you are?
Yes.
You do? You do, really?
Sure. What do you mean now? Is this a deep question?
Yeah.
You mean, do I know who I am?
Well, it's was
that the question? You got to go slow.
No, I would say that it's very difficult to know who really needs a therapy. Sometimes the most normal, average, healthy.
So you have to define normal.
Well, the person who's the most well-adjusted
you have
is
to
able
define
to.
that.
A person who can go through their life without a lot of angst, with a lot of anxiety.
Right.
You can look like a perfectly normal person and still need a lot of help.
Well, that's true. That's people say there's no such thing as a person who looks like a murderer.
Right.
Be similar to that is what you're trying to say.
That is what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that I could look at you right now.
Please
and really
do.
have.
Yes.
And really have no idea if you'd need help. No, and you.
I have a feeling one of us does.
No.
I'm not sure.
I would.
Well, let's be honest.
I would say that both of us do.
Need help?
I think everyone needs help.
Well, certainly.
I think Ed needs help. No, I mean Ed because who would think Ed needs help?
Right.
Right?
Right.
You'll stand up behind that, right?
That's right.
Right.
What do you need help for?
Well, I mean, well, if you have problems in life that perhaps, I mean, is your life as happy as you'd like it to be?
I'm not sure. Happiness is a relative term.
Happiness is a relative term.
Sure. I think most people are unhappy more than they are happy. Happiness is kind of an extra thing. You can't go out looking for happiness. It either comes or it doesn't come.
Are you unhappy more than you're happy?
Probably.
Yeah, I think most people are.
I just said that. Yeah. So you proved my point.
I knew I heard it somewhere.
No.
Well,
are you happy? Are you happy?
I'm amazingly happy because I'm careful. I'm careful of whom I spend time with. With whom I spend
recently
time.
Because of what's happening, you mean, or what?
No, I mean, I've been like this for about 11 years, and I've been much happier since I'm more careful about what I do, since as an actor, you have to understand human psychology. You have to study it anyway. Mm-hmm. Have you ever studied human psychology?
I took Psych 1 in college.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. People haven't changed that much.
No, but you have.
No.
You haven't?
No.
You think you're the same man now as you were when you took psychology in college?
Just about.
Still unhappy?
Mm-hmm. I was unhappy then, too. No, I'm serious. I think most people, if you had to get up every day and say, are you happy at this particular moment, that's tough. What do you mean by happy?
I once read an article about you that said that you wake up grumpy, right?
I do. I'm a slow starter.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
I just do.
What do you mean? You can't just say, you're just Johnny. You're not just Johnny. You're Johnny for a particular reason. Sound like Henry Fonda a little,
You certainly do. Yeah, I got the same baby blue eyes of your mother.
Right. No, but you can't just say that's Johnny. He wakes up grumpy. Johnny
my
wakes
personality
up
is...
but that's a general. You can't just say my personality. There's a reason You wake up grumpy. Bad dreams, for example. Do you have bad dreams?
Once in a while, I have a nightmare, don't you?
I don't remember my dreams, which is worse.
You don't?
No.
None of them?
No, I
Then you don't know. Everybody dreams, you know.
Yes, everybody does, but I've got mine, you know.
Sublimated.
Like yes. Or repressed.
Because they're horrifying or repressful.
Well, I hope not, but possibly.
Yeah.
But
what?
No, I'm saying that everybody needs help.
Mm-hmm.
You agree with that?
No.
Why is the audience uneasy? You're here every night, you tell me. The audience is uneasy when they talk about this subject. I heard a recording that Freud made just before he died, and he said he discovered this new science, and everybody
I have
got
it on compact disc now.
You know what I'm referring to? And that everybody got very tense when they got on the subject of their own state
Freud
of being.
sings Jung, I think it is.
That's a good one. It was a big hit, actually, at that time. For that time, that sold 100,000 copies.
I don't know why. You seem to be disturbed tonight. Are you disturbed about something?
Well, this movie, this Couch Trip, is a satire on therapy, and I'm really pro any investigation that helps you know who you are and who everybody else is. And so I'm a little, I wouldn't say disturbed, but a little...
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? It seems to be a popular thing nowadays. Or out-of-pocket experience. I've had a couple of those. Or out-of-pants experience, any of those.
You had an out-of-pants experience earlier.
Yes.
Yes, I have had an out-of-body experience now that you're asking.
I'm not making fun of it.
I'm not either.
I just don't understand. I don't understand it myself.
It means that
like?
you're out and you're looking at yourself.
You're observing yourself as you're somebody else.
You've never done that?
No.
Would you like to?
Why, are you like a ticket on a ride or something? You buy, you sell, and you go on a... How do you do that?
Would you? Well, there are ways to do it.
No, I don't want to leave my body.
You don't have to leave your body. Something else leaves your body. With another pair of pants.
What leaves... what leaves your body?
Your soul, your spirit. It can sit out here and watch you do the show and comment.
I do that Monday nights. It's actually my soul that is doing the show.
I'm saying I'm pro any investigation.
You mentioned that a
of
couple of times. It helps you find yourself or know who you are,
Understanding who we are, and this movie is kind of like making fun of that.
And you don't like that because you're in favor of things that make you feel better or find out who you are.
Yes.
Or discover the inner
But some
self.
people are more interested in finding that out than they are in making jokes about it.
Well, I'm just interested in making jokes.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep about this.
Why?
Because it's too deep. It's too serious.
And too deep and serious means what?
No laughs. No laughs. No laughs. No laughs means no job. No job means no money. No money means unhappiness. It's not really quite that simple, but there's a correlation between the two.
You're not still concerned about money?
No. No, I was never concerned about money.
Why don't you use eyeliner?
What?
Eyeliner. Like under here, eyeliner?
No. It'll make me look like a pansy. That's why I don't do it.
You're anti-pansy now.
No, I'm not No. Why do I need eyeliner? You don't have it on, do you?
Sure.
And you're gorgeous, too. Let's get off of it. If you can make any sense, send sense to Merkel Press, Washington, find out what the hell we're talking about. We'll be right back. I don't know.
Now they, too, have seen it. On a wall it is written, a dog food with a look and taste like no other. The king of all dog foods.
King Cuts. King Cuts.
Tender, juicy cuts made with luscious, lean meat, so scrumptiously sliced, so incredibly, edibly unique, dogs just go nuts for.
King Cuts.
The king of all dog foods.
King Cuts.
If there were a new, improved tartar control crest clinically proven to be better at fighting ugly tartar buildup, you'd try it, wouldn't you? Better, so there's less of this in your future? Well, there is such a toothpaste, but it's not Crest. It's Colgate Tartar Control with fluoride. Proven to be over 1.5 times better in a 3-month study and 4.5 times better in a 6-month study. Great tasting Colgate Tartar Control. the better one.
I was 5 the first time I came here. I remember farmers stacking oranges in perfect golden pyramids. And next to the fragrant apples and lemons and the luscious pineapples was juice in just as many flavors and colors. Now, you don't have to go to a farmer's market because Tropicana's got all these juices. My favorite? Orange pineapple. Plus apple juice, and even flavors like lemonade and fruit punch. Tropicana. You just can't pick a better juice.
Well, I tell you, Ronnie Shakes couldn't be here on a better night. It's a good night for Ronnie Shakes. He's a very funny man. He's from New York, and like a lot of New Yorkers, he's a little stressed. He's been appearing out here at the new improvisation in the San Fernando Valley. Would you welcome Ronnie Shakes? Ronnie?
Thank you. Hello, crowd. Yeah, I'm dressed the same, too. It's nice to be here at... Nice to be here at Camp Carson. Yeah, as Johnny mentioned, I'm from New York. Like I had to tell you, one look at me, you know I'm not a product of the Corn Belt. Nobody calls me Lars by mistake. No, no, no. Us New Yorkers, we experience life a little differently. Give you an example. Last February, I had occasion to fall 8 stories down an elevator shaft. I was happy to be alive, but I was ticked off I missed my floor. But that's not my Achilles heel. My big problem is I spend money with reckless abandon. Last month, I blew $5,000 at a reincarnation seminar. I got to thinking, what the hell? You only live once. Oh, I've been through a suicidal period of my life. I could talk about it now. Thanks for the concern. Yeah, I was upstairs in my room hacking away at myself with a sharp instrument. My mother comes in screaming, Ronnie, Ronnie, what the hell are you doing? Those are the good scissors. Thanks, Mom. But family is everything. My father's going to be a wealthy man very soon. He has a $10 million liability suit pending against the zoo. Yeah, the sign said, do not feed the animals. Mention nothing about sticking your head through the bars. That's my family. I was a rather precocious child. I used to glue extra wings on flies. And then watch them attempt to navigate at speeds beyond their control. Oh, Mr. Fly, not such a big shot at Mach 7, are you? Little wings can't take the G's? I used to be afraid of the dark. I still am. So now I sleep with the lights on, with my eyes open. Standing up, holding a grenade. I'm the kind of person, I think you can sense this. I like to live life right on the edge. So I eat poison mushrooms. But I stuff them with the antidote. Oh, it's important what you eat. I retain the services of a professional nutritionist. My guy believes that fish is brain food. So each day he has 3 ounces of sockeyed salmon pumped directly into my head. I don't know if I'm any smarter, but I have a tremendous urge to force myself up the shower nozzle. Spawning, that's what it's all about. Relationships, the most important thing in the world. They give us a reason to live. Revenge. Now, this is true. They say that women who are dating are psychologically looking for their fathers. Gee, I don't know. Of the girls I've dated, their fathers are looking for me. But I'm married. I've been married 28 years. Well, I've taken the liberty of calculating that in dog years. Just the way I feel about it, yeah. Wife and I have an open marriage, but nobody wants in. Yeah, I got married. I'll tell you why I got married. I'll tell you why I married this girl. I'll tell you why. It'll come to me here in a second, I know. Oh, yeah, I asked her one question. I said, honey, if I was in a fire and I was burned beyond recognition, would you still love me? And she said, yes. Even more so. But you know what I really hate? I hate it when women are less than honest in bed, if you get my drift. Hey, I'm an experienced lover. I know when my wife is faking consciousness. Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Oh, thanks, Johnny.
You grew it back, didn't you?
My mustache.
Last time you were on the show, you were sans mustache.
Right.
Why'd you grow it back?
Tax purposes. Your accountant didn't tell you?
No.
Oh, surprising. Well, you don't always get what you pay for, huh? It's kind of like alimony.
Yeah. You just felt a little naked without it, or what?
I did, yeah.
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 Things are going well?
Very good, thanks.
Yeah.
Not bad.
You don't live out here now, do you still?
I still live in New York, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't make the move. I don't know.
Why not?
I think the North Pole is now located there, and it's just the magnetism keeps me there, or something like that.
Yeah. Did you always want to stand up in front of an audience and be funny?
Nah, the furthest thing from my mind.
Really?
I never knew really what I wanted to do. I took one of these, what do you call it, aptitude tests?
Yeah.
Results came back. Counselor called me in. He said, Mr. Shakes, would you rather be a transvestite hooker or work in a slaughterhouse?
So?
I was happy I had options. You know?
Things are going great.
Very good.
And
very
you're a funny
good,
man.
thanks, yeah.
We're going to take a break here. We're going to come back. Leon Redbone is here tonight. So stay where you are.
Come on, Sprout. Pin the vegetables on the dinner plate.
There.
Aw, too bad.
Huh?
Vegetables go on the side.
Not necessarily, said the giant. Introducing Garden Gourmet. Now he's added tender pasta, rice, and seasoned sauces to make vegetable dishes so satisfying, sometimes they get the plate all to themselves.
I win!
With Microwave Garden Gourmet, everybody wins.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Harry, if you don't want to end up in court, you better send a child support.
I'm calling about your son, Grover. You better send money. His ski trip's over.
Send the money now, you dig? Or we won't make our next gig.
To send someone money fast, come to Western Union. We'll make sure it gets to any of our 10,000 locations, usually in 15 minutes or less.
Cruising!
Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
Page 74. A brave Gilda Radner laughs at cancer. Page 17. The Challenger disaster. And some answers from the man who knew too much. And in a world of turmoil, a few pages of serenity. Life, the way we are today.
The show!
Pat Collins of WWOR-TV calls Frantic, a heart-stopping thriller in the Hitchcock style. Harrison Ford is the ultimate hero. Frantic, rated R. Now playing. Check newspapers.
Happy birthday, Care. You've been working hard for 40 years. You deserve a wish.
Wish for food for hungry people in Africa, Asia, and Latin America.
Happy birthday, Care. May all your wishes come true.
Okay, we're back. This is the latest album of my next guest, and if you ever heard Leon Redbone, you will not mistake him for anyone else. He has a style completely his own, and he's going to be appearing March 14th at the Westport Playhouse in St. Louis, Missouri. the 15th of March at the Park West in Chicago. As I said, this is his latest album called Red to Blue. Would you welcome, please, Leon Redbone.
There's a great big mystery, and it sure is worrying me. It's did it, what did it? I did it, what did it? Will somebody tell what did it, what did it mean? And goodbye, 4.4. Come on, baby, give me some more. I did it, what did it? I did it, what did it? Will somebody tell what did it, what did it mean? I went out and I walked around. Somebody yelled, look who's in town. Did it, what did it? I did it, what did it? Will somebody tell what did it, what did it mean? Said, oh, it sure is sweet. Oh, did it, what did it? I did it, what did it? Will somebody tell what did it, what did it mean? Come on, did it? Got to go. Give me that ring you're sitting on. I did it, what did it? I did it, what did it? Will somebody tell what did it, what did it mean? Did it, really, what did it? Talk about did it, what did it, too much, oh, did it, what did it? I did it, what did it? Will somebody tell what did it, what did it mean?
You didn't understand where Leon's going to be. He's going to be playing March 14th, the Westport Playhouse in St. Louis. March 15th, Park West, Chicago. This is his latest album, Leon Redbone. We'll be back in just a moment. Same way out.
We interrupt this cold to bring you this important message. Introducing new NyQuil Cherry flavor. Now people of all tastes can relieve their colds at night. New NyQuil Cherry flavor. NyQuil Relief. Cherry taste.
Your daddy's sailing home today from so far away. You know you've got your daddy's face, his smile. But oh, your dad's been gone a while. It's gonna be a time, a joy, darling. Meet your baby boy. We've shared your joys, we've dried your tears, we've touched your life through all these years.
With the softest Kleenex tissue ever.
Kleenex says bless you.
You Americans are so lucky to have Tyson entrees. I must use my passport for a classic meal as tasty as Tyson chicken mesquite. The only passport you need for a world of great tastes.
excitement. It's Chippendales live on stage.
It's like the right girl with the right man, or the right way with the right plan. Take a new step, make your next round. The silver bullet, it won't slow you down. So come on in the Coors Light, it's the right deal now. To the good life, yeah. Good life, yeah. So come on into Coors Light, it's the right deal now.
Okay. Anyway, nice to have you here now. Where are you heading now?
Well, I'll be at the improvisation, the Valley Hilton.
Out here in
Out
San
here in the
Fernando?
Valley, yeah.
Good, okay. Charles, when do you finish the couch story?
Couch trip.
The couch trip. Excuse me.
Are you going to change your pants to go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back in the corduroys like I had.
Why?
I leave this here, and they press it up.
Are you going somewhere?
This home.
You're going to change your clothes to go home?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's just what I normally do.
That makes you happy?
You need help. But anyway, the couch trip will be out sometime
in the future.
In the future. And we'll play nationwide, I suppose, in theaters and with the soundtrack and color and all that.
We don't know yet.
Don't know, okay. Anyway, it's always interesting having you here.
You'd be interested in leasing those pants?
Sure.
I mean, the black corduroys.
Sure, you can have those anytime. They'll go nice with those. Anyway, thanks for being here. And we'll Sure. We'll see you soon. Give my best to Mom, too. Tell her I'm sorry.
About what?
Well, she should be sorry. No, I don't know what we're talking about.
Do not attempt this at home. We are professional dummies.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
See what you've been missing? Days of Our Lives, weekdays.
I do think that the show is very much a reflection of the town meeting or the street corner gathering. Here's an opportunity for the average citizen to actually say what for, and I think have some impact. No spinning wheels, no desk, no couch, just ideas. There should be more, not less of this.
Phone sex, innocent fun or dangerous dialing. Next Donahue.
What do you got?
2 pairs.
Let's see them.
2 pairs of men's leather dress shoes. Just $45 at Endicott Johnson and Father and Son. What do you got?
Same thing. 2 pairs, $45.
Me too, boys. Looks like we all win.
Draw your 2 pair of men's leather dress shoes. Just $45 at Endicott Johnson and Father and Son. You're gonna really clean up with savings of $14 to $28.
Well, Bob, as today's champion, you get to choose between the Toyota Corolla and the Nissan Sentra.
I'll take the Sentra.
Are you sure you realize the Corolla has a higher price?
Yeah, but the Sentra's a better value.
How's that?
Well, the Sentra has a higher quality rating. It also comes with power steering, a tilt steering wheel, and an AM/FM stereo. The Corolla doesn't even have a radio.
Looks like you made the right choice again, Bob. Okay, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Bob, I appreciate you being on the show. Let's hear it for Bob.
See your Tri-State Nissan dealers. We're #1 in quality.
Little Richard's our guest tomorrow on Live at 5.